Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're preparing for CTET September 2026, then this video can literally save your marks. Every year, thousands of candidates miss CTET or are not able to qualify just by either 2 to 5 marks or they miss a whole section of 30 marks. Surprisingly, it's not because they don't study enough. It's because they make mistakes in exam strategy, time management, or even attempt the wrong language questions. So, in today's video, I'm going to explain everything using a presentation in which most of your doubts will be cleared. So, let's start the video. In this presentation, we will cover CTET paper 1 and paper 2 pattern. Also, the trends which have been followed uh, in the previous year's question paper, we'll discuss about that also. We'll also discuss the most important point, that is language 1 and language 2 confusion. Most of the students face this confusion that which paper you have to attempt in language. Because if you see in language 1, there will be questions of Hindi also, there will be questions of English also. In paper, language paper 2, again you will have questions from English also and Hindi also. Now, which Hindi questions to attempt or which English questions to attempt is the biggest question. And this is where students lose their marks. We'll also discuss the tips and tricks, the strategies you should adopt to solve the paper. We will also discuss about the common mistakes which students should avoid. So watch this video till the end because every slide contains something important. Now, let's move forward. So let's start with the structure of the exam. The CTET exam is very simple. Most of you must know that what is the pattern of the exam. So there are 150 questions of 150 marks and you have 150 minutes. So, do you notice something interesting here? That you have exactly 1 minute per question. Now, that doesn't mean that you should spend 1 minute on every question. Some questions may take only 20 to 30 seconds, while others may require more time. Another very important time. Now, another very important point, which is the biggest advantage in CTET, that is no negative marking. This is one of the biggest advantage here for every aspirant, that you have to attempt each and every question. Leave no stone unturned because there is no negative marking. So you can attempt all the questions. One guess can also get you good marks. Now let's move to the next slide. Now this is the subject wise breakdown and the highlights of paper 1 and paper 2. Let's understand the subject wise breakdown of paper 1 and paper 2 and also understand the difference between paper 1 and paper 2. Paper now, who should appear? Candidates who want to teach from class 1 to 5, then this paper 1 is for them. For the eligibility criteria, you can see the official notification of CTET. If we talk about the duration, then it is exactly 150 minutes. Total questions are 150 only. The questions are in MCQ form. Total marks is 150. Marks per question is 1. These all things you know. And the language of the paper is English and Hindi. Now, talking about the subjects. The subjects, first three subjects of paper one and paper two are exactly the same. In paper one, also you have child development and pedagogy. In paper two, again, you have child development and pedagogy. The number of questions are also same, 30 and 30. Language one is again the same, and language two is again the same. The pattern is same. Now, the difference is, for example, someone has taken language one as Hindi and language two as English, or somebody, maybe the person who has taken language one as English and language two as Hindi. This can be the difference. And this confusion we'll solve in the coming slides. Now, the difference in the subjects in paper one and paper two is paper one has mathematics of 30 marks and EVS, that is environmental studies, of 30 marks. But paper two has two different subjects. Now, we'll understand this. So let's start with the structure of the exam. The seated exam is very simple. Most of you must know that what is the pattern of the exam. So there are 150 questions of 150 marks, and you have 150 minutes. So do you notice something interesting here? That you have exactly 1 minute per question. Now, that doesn't mean that you should spend 1 minute on every question. Some questions may take only 20 to 30 seconds, while others may require more time. Another very important time. Now, another very important point, which is the biggest advantage in seated, that is no negative marking. This is one of the biggest advantage here for every aspirants, that you have to attempt each and every question. Leave no stone unturned because there is no negative marking. So you can attempt all the questions. One guess can also get you good marks. Now let's move to the next slide. Now, this is the subject-wise breakdown and the highlights of paper one and paper two. Let's understand this, the difference between paper one and paper two. So, paper one. Yeah. Mhm. So, let's understand the subject-wise breakdown of paper 1 and paper 2, and also understand the difference between paper 1 and paper 2. Now, who should appear? Candidates who want to teach from class 1 to 5, then this paper 1 is for them. For the eligibility criteria, you can see the official notification of CTET. If we talk about the duration, then it is exactly 150 minutes. Total questions are 150 only. The questions are in MCQ form. Total marks is 150. Marks per question is 1. These all things you know. And the language of the paper is English and Hindi. Now, talking about the subjects. The subjects, first three subjects of paper 1 and paper 2 are exactly the same. In paper 1 also you have child development and pedagogy. In paper 2 again you have child development and pedagogy. The number of questions are also same, 30 and 30. Language 1 is again the same, and language 2 is again the same. The pattern is same. Now, the difference is, for example, someone has taken language 1 as Hindi and language 2 as English. Or somebody, maybe the person who has taken language 1 as English and language 2 as Hindi. This can be the difference. And this confusion we will solve in the coming slides. Now, the difference in the subjects in paper 1 and paper 2 is, paper 1 has mathematics of 30 marks and EVS, that is environmental studies, of 30 marks. But paper 2 has two different subjects. Now, we'll understand this. Okay, so let's understand this way. Paper 2 has two subjects. Most of you know this. One is maths and science. And another is social science. So those aspirants who are preparing for maths and science, that is, who wants to teach maths or science for classes 6 to 8, they can go for maths and science. And those who want to teach social science to class 6 to 8, they can opt for social science. Right. Social science again has physics, chemistry, bio, as per the NCERT syllabus of 6 to 8. And social science is divided into history, geography, political science, economics, as per the NCERT syllabus. So here, if you opt for maths and science, the total marks would be 60. Segregation would be 30 marks of maths and 30 marks of science. Here in social science, the total marks would be 60, right? I hope you have understood the difference between CTET paper 1 and paper 2. I'll repeat, paper 1 is for those students who want to teach classes 1 to 5, and CTET paper 2 is for those students who want to teach for classes 6 to 8. Now, let's move forward. Let's erase this first. Okay. So now, what does previous papers reveal? What analysis we do from the previous papers? First and the most important thing is, CTET paper is not only about theory based. It's not about memorization only. 70 to 80% of the questions are application based. Now, what is the meaning of application based? If you are studying CDPs, the Child Development Psychology, Pedagogy, you must have noticed that there are several theories of development, and many theory of learning and all. So each theory is given by somebody. Now, in seated, the question will not be asked like who gave this theory. It will be asked, the example you can see here. A child learns better through activities. Which approach is this? In seated, they have not asked that who gave this approach. They have asked that this is the classroom situation. Now tell me which approach is this. So you should focus on classroom situations. You should focus on the concept of the theories, not just who gave the theories. So earlier student used to memorize theorists. Today seated as classroom situations. Let's take another example of maths. In the seated exam in maths, the exam is becoming less calculation based. They do not ask heavy calculations कि इसको इससे multiply करके बताओ, इसको इससे divide करके बताओ. They will not ask like this. Instead, pedagogy is getting more important. You know what are fractions, you know number system, you know geometry, but they will ask you questions based on pedagogy. आपको ये पता है कि ज्योमेट्री में कितने ट्राइंगल्स होते हैं, कितने टाइप ऑफ ट्राइंगल्स होते हैं, बट ये आप बच्चों को कैसे पढ़ाओगे? हाउ विल यू टीच द स्टूडेंट्स? दैट इज पेडागोजी. These kind of questions only will be asked. That, for example, which teaching aid is most appropriate? How should a teacher explain fractions? For example, if a student A is not able to learn geometry, how will you teach that student? For example, if a student has dyscalculia, the problem of calculation, how will you teach that student? So these kind of questions will be asked, not just the theory based or just the concept based. So this means your teaching understanding matters more than difficult calculations. Right. Let's move on now. Now, what are the previous trends for EVS, social science, and languages? In environmental studies, it is no longer about remembering facts. Questions are based on observation based. And teaching methods are asked. NCERT concepts are critical, which means the questions based on observation will be asked on daily life, environment, NCERT concepts, the teaching methodology. In social science, the questions are from history, geography, political science, economics, even the map-based understanding. Also, the most important thing. For example, you have to explain the timeline of the Mughal Empire to your students. What method will you use? What kind of teaching aid you will use? These kinds of questions will be asked. Coming to Hindi and English, as it mentioned, 1/3 of the section is pedagogy only. And the other section is it's the same pattern being followed from years. Reading comprehension, the grammar, vocabulary, and more of language pedagogy is asked. So if you ignore pedagogy in any of the subject, then you lose marks. Pedagogy is the most important aspect of CTET exam. Let's move forward. Okay, so this is the most important section of this whole video. Please pay attention on this. Language 1 versus language 2. If you can see from the example, for example, there's a student A who has chosen language 1 as Hindi and language 2 as English. How the question paper appears. Language 1 section has Hindi 31 to 60 question, English 31 to 60 questions. These are visible in your paper, right? Now in language 2 section, Hindi 61 to 90, English again 61 to 90. Now tell me in the comment section which questions you will attempt here. For example, your language 1 is Hindi, language 2 is English. What questions you will attempt here? I'll tell you. In the application form, you must have selected 2 languages. Language 1 also you must have selected something, and language 2 also you must have selected something. Whatever language one you have chosen, that question only you will attempt here. In this example, language one, okay, sorry. Huh. Let's understand this. In this, okay. In this question, language one is Hindi and language two is English. Here in language one section, you will attempt Hindi. This. And in language two section, you will attempt English because you chose language two as English. I hope you have understood this. Let's take another example. Language one is Sanskrit and language two is Urdu. So in the question paper, language one you will attempt as Sanskrit and language two as Urdu paper. Now, one more important thing. If you have taken any language other than Hindi or English, then you will get a supplementary sheet. In the main question paper, only Hindi and English language questions are there. This we will discuss in detail when I'll show you a sample paper, right? Okay, let's uh, move forward with this. Now, what is the strategy you should follow? Start with your strongest subject. Now, most of you will ask that why, ma'am, why should we start with the strongest subject? There is a psychology factor behind it. When you attempt the strongest subject, जिसके questions आपको सबसे ज्यादा आते हैं, you will get the right answers. You will see, अरे ये तो मुझे आता है, ये भी आता है मुझे. This will boost your confidence. This will motivate you. सीटेट का पैटर्न क्या है? स्टार्टिंग में दे विल गिव वेरी डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन टू डीमोरलाइज यू. आपको लगेगा यार दिस पेपर इज सो डिफिकल्ट, आई कांट डू इट, मेरे तो पक्का मार्क्स चले गए. नो, स्टार्ट विद योर स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट सब्जेक्ट. सीटेट के स्टार्टिंग के क्वेश्चंस विल डेफिनेटली विल बी डिफिकल्ट टू degrade your morale, which you don't have to do it. Play it psychologically. Start with your strongest subject. Secondly, don't spend more than 1 minute on a single question. If you think that this question is taking time, मुझे सोचना पड़ रहा है, मुझे थोड़ा ध्यान देना पड़ रहा है, leave that question and move on. Once you finish your paper, then you can return later. You can reattempt your question, right? Thirdly, do not leave any question. As you know, there is no negative marking. That means you have to attempt each and every question. Even one correct guess can get you 1 mark. And if you like stick on a question, अगर आपको लग रहा है कि इस क्वेश्चन में मैं फंस रही हूँ या फंस रहा हूँ, नहीं आ रहा है मुझे, कौन सा ऑप्शन होगा, सब ऑप्शन आसपास के हैं, यूज एलिमिनेशन मेथड. दैट मीन्स नैरो योर चॉइसेस. 4 ऑप्शंस में से कोई ऐसे एक दो तीन ऑप्शन होंगे जो आप, दो ऑप्शन होंगे ऐसा लग रहा होगा नहीं ये तो बिल्कुल नहीं हो सकता, रिमूव दैट ऑप्शंस, गो फॉर अनदर टू. यूज एलिमिनेशन मेथड. एलिमिनेशन मीन्स रिमूविंग द ऑड चॉइसेस. Okay, next we come to time management and common mistakes that every student should avoid. Now let's divide the exam smartly. You have 150 minutes. Instead of randomly solving questions, कि कोई भी question उठा लिया solve कर लिया, divide the exam into 3 parts. First 45 minutes, finish around 50 questions, which is your strongest section. Then second 45 minutes, complete another 50 questions. Try to solve 50 questions in 45 minutes. Finish the remaining questions and review the doubtful answers. That means in this 50 and in this 50, there must be some questions जो आपको लग रहा होगा कि यार ये नहीं होगा या ये होगा या doubt होगा. Then review that questions. Right? So, or the most important thing which I think this mistake is done by everybody, reading only half of the question. This is a very important thing which the mistake which you all make. Don't read the half question कि आधे में ही समझ में आ गया, हाँ this question we know, I know and I can solve this. No, read the full question because last में जाके the question changes. Read the full question. Pay attention on these words: not, except, most appropriate. These words they change the meaning of the questions. So pay attention on these words. Do not stick too long on one hard question. As I explained earlier also, if you find the question hard, skip it, move to the next question. Then after you complete your paper, return back to it. Don't panic over unfamiliar questions. Most of the time, the questions are molded in some way in which it seems that we haven't studied that question. But every question come from the syllabus only. Paper is not out of syllabus anytime. Don't change the correct answers at the last minute. Trust yourself, trust your study, trust your effort. Do not change the correct answers at the last minute. Okay, this is the final checklist and all, but before that, I want to show you all something. Just wait. Okay, this is the OMR. This so this is a kind of OMR which you will get in your seated paper. Most of you must have seen these kind of sheet. So here you have to fill your roll number, which will be there in your admit card. You have to write the numbers in this section and fill the circles, color the circles according to your admit card. For example, here it is 1. Then you will color this 1. Here it is 3. Then you will color this 3. So whatever number you fill here, color that circle only. Same with this main test booklet number, which will be mentioned in your booklet, in your question booklet, which will be given to you. There will be a code, which will be most of the time it is already filled. So these kind of code you will be able to see in your question paper. Now, if you have taken language other than Hindi or English, you will get a supplement language booklet that will have a code. You have to write the code here and color that circle. For those who have taken English and Hindi only as the language, they will fill the code which is there in the question paper itself. Right? This is the response area. For question 1, there will be 4 options. You will color or fill the circle with the correct option. For example, for question number 1, first is the correct answer. First option is the correct answer. You will color this circle. Use only ballpoint pen, either blue or black. No other pen is allowed. So this way you can fill all your 150 questions. Here you'll have to give your signature, and here the invigilator will sign. Right? This is a kind of question paper you get. This is a kind of answer sheet you get. I'll also show you the question paper. Just wait a second. So this is the first page. This is a kind of paper you get. We'll see this. I'll zoom it for you. The instructions are mentioned in Hindi and English both. And this is the code which I was talking about. So this paper has O code. This is a paper of 2026, this January. I'm sorry, it's February, I guess. So this is the February paper. You can see this. Here are the instructions for the candidates. The OMR answer sheet is inside this booklet. When you are directed to open the test booklet, take out the OMR answer sheet and fill in the particulars on side 1 and side 2 carefully with the blue black ballpoint pen only. So this you must have seen, black ballpoint pen only. So when you have been told, then you will take out the OMR sheet from the paper itself. It will be mentioned in the given in the question paper itself. Second is the test is of 2.5 hours duration and consists of 150 questions. There is no negative marking. This we have already discussed. And third point is use black ball point pen only for writing particulars on this page, right? The code of this booklet is O, as I told you. Always the alphabet of the code will be mentioned on the top in bold, right? The questions start from side 2, right? And also ensure that your test booklet number and OMR answer sheet number are the same. The answer sheet, the OMR answer sheet is inside the booklet. So if the alphabet on the booklet is O, then the OMR sheet should also have O. If it is different, then you should tell the invigilator at that time only. Now read this. This test booklet has 5 parts. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Part 1 is child development and pedagogy, which is question 1 to 30. Part 2 is mathematics and science, question 31 to 90. Part 3 is social science, 31 to 90. Now, here people get confused that maths and science is also 31 to 90 and social science is also 31 to 90. Whoever has opted for maths and science will attempt these questions. Whoever has attempted for social science will attempt these 31 to 90 questions. Do not get confused in this. This is the language part which I was telling about. Language 1, English and Hindi, 91 to 120. Both English will also be 91 to 120 and Hindi will also be 91 to 120. So whoever has opted for language 1 as English, attempt English questions. Whoever has attempted language 2 as Hindi, attempt Hindi questions. Here it is also mentioned. Candidates have to do questions 31 to 90 either from part 2 mathematics and science or from part 3 social science as filled by the candidates in their online application form. Part 4 contains 30 questions for language 1 and part 5 contains 30 questions for language 2. In this booklet, only questions pertaining to English and Hindi language have been given. Now, this is very important, which I was telling you. In case the language you have opted for as language 1 or language 2 is a language other than English or Hindi, please ask for a supplement language test book of O code only. The language supplement code of other language also should be O code that contains questions on that language. The languages being answered must tally with the languages opted for in your application form. The languages क्वेश्चन जो आप आंसर कर रहे हो और जो एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म में आपने लैंग्वेज भरा है वो दोनों सेम होनी चाहिए. No change in language is allowed. Candidates are required to attempt questions in language 2, part 5 in a language other than one chosen as language 1, part 4 from the list of the languages. This I have already told you. Next is rough work should be done only in the space provided in the test booklet for the same. टेस्ट बुकलेट हैज द स्पेस, जो लोग मैथ्स कर रहे हैं या और भी कोई क्वेश्चन अगर आपका कैलकुलेशन बेस्ड आता है तो रफ वर्क के लिए द स्पेस इज प्रोवाइडेड इन द टेस्ट बुकलेट. Answers are to be recorded on the OMR sheet only. Mark your responses carefully. No whitener, no whitener allowed. As mentioned, no whitener is allowed for changing answers क्योंकि this is a computer based OMR sheet that is checked with the computer, not manually. Whitener अगर होगा तो आपका OMR capture ही नहीं करेगा computer and you will not get any marks. So make sure that no whitener is used. In case of any discrepancy in the English and Hindi versions of question answers, English version will be taken as final. कोई भी अगर प्रॉब्लम होती है इंग्लिश और हिंदी में तो इंग्लिश वाला वर्जन आपका फाइनल लिया जाएगा. आई होप दीज थिंग्स आर क्लियर विद यू ऑल. Right? Now here also you have to fill these things: name of the candidate, roll number in figures and words, center of examination, candidate signature, invigilator signature, and either आपका stamp लगा होगा, so you don't have to do anything in this. So part one is your CDP, right? The questions will be in English and Hindi both. These kind of paper you will get. This is part one. We'll have 30 questions. In this part two, maths and science have started. Again, here English and Hindi both kind of language will be there. There will be 60 questions in total. So from here, part three, social science has started. Again, here will be 60 questions. Those who have opted for social science have to attempt this. Okay, from here, this is C. This is language one, right? And it is English. And you have 91 to 120 questions. Here the questions finish. Now this is again language 1 and Hindi. So if you have attempted language 1 as Hindi, attempt this language 1 Hindi. If you have attempted language 1 English, then the previous language will be attempted. I hope this is clear now what I was telling. This is language 2. Language 2, English again. So those who have taken language 2 as English, you have to attempt this part. And those who have taken language 2 as Hindi, you have to attempt this part. And this is a space which is provided for rough work. Right? So we are back again here with the presentation. So this is a final checklist which I wanted to share with you all. First is before you leave, these things you do not have to forget at any cost. First is admit card. Get 2 photocopies of your admit card if in case you lose one. So there should be 2 admit card with you. 2 photocopies of admit card should be 2 with you. One is your photo ID, either Aadhaar card, PAN card, voter ID, anything you can take, but there should be an ID card with you. It should be photo ID where your photo is present in the ID card. Reach the center early. Do not reach last minute, as again here's a psychology factor. If you reach at the last time, you do not get time to settle down. Your mind do not get time to settle down to relax, and you do that paper in hurry only. So before attempting the paper, you should stay calm. Your mind should be stable. That is why it is advised to reach early in the examination hall. Another thing, this is the most important aspect which every student fail to get. People or students study the whole night before the exam. कल पेपर है, इतना पैनिक कर रहे हैं, रात भर पढ़ रहे हैं, रिवीजन कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ, चैप्टर कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ, क्वेश्चंस नहीं लगाए. डोंट डू दिस चिल्ड्रन, प्लीज डोंट डू दिस. इफ यू डू नॉट स्लीप वेल, आधा पेपर आपका तभी खराब हो गया. Because your mind is not fresh, you will not be able to put common sense also in the paper. If you sleep well, your mind will be refreshed, your mind will be active, and you'll be able to at least use your common sense in the questions which you are not sure of. So please sleep well, stay hydrated. Now, why stay hydrated? आप कहोगे मैम ये तो खाने पीने की और ये आराम करने की चीजें आप बता रहे हो. It's not like that. These things help you to do the paper. If you are hydrated, you will not get a headache. If you are hydrated, you will feel energetic. If you feel energetic, your mind will be active, and if your mind will be active, you will definitely do the paper. Because सबको पता है पेपर करने में दिमाग लगता है, रटाफिकेशन नहीं लगता है. So if your mind is active, you are hydrated, you have full sleep, then you will definitely improve your chances of clearing the paper. Do not compare your pace. सबको लग रहा है यार उसका तो पेपर जल्दी खत्म हो गया, मुझे इतना टाइम क्यों लग रहा है. Do not compare anybody. सबका दिमाग अलग अलग होता है. Everybody has their own pace to do the paper. Trust your preparation and the mindset that wins. Understand this. Seated test understanding, patience, and smart decisions, not just your knowledge. सिर्फ आपको कितना आता है ये जज नहीं होगा. देयर विल बी सम क्वेश्चंस वेयर योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग, योर पेशेंस एंड योर डिसीजंस विल बी टेस्टेड. सो सीटेड not only judges your knowledge, they also judges your understanding and patience and decisions. क्वालिफाइंग सीटेट इज एब्सोल्युटली अचीवेबल. ऐसा नहीं है कि क्वालिफाई नहीं होता है पेपर. सीटेट इज नॉट अ रॉकेट साइंस. यू कैन डेफिनेटली डू दैट if you study smart, you stay confident, you stay calm, you have prepared well, and you are mentally prepared for it, you are mentally calm. So CTET is not at all a rocket science. You can definitely do it. So if you found this video helpful, then please like the video, and also most importantly, share it with your seated friends so they also get some knowledge about the paper pattern and the language 1 and language 2 confusion. They also get the paper right. Also, if you want, you can subscribe the channel also, because I'll be soon uploading more videos, the expected topics and the subject wise weightage, and many other videos that will help you to clear your seated definitely. And if you want any kind of help or any explanation on any of the topics, then please do let me know in the comment section. I'll try my best to make those videos and help you out. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Radhe Radhe.